Breathing in and out. In, out. Really trying to expel that air from your abdominals, from the lower part of your lungs, using your abdominals. So you're going to be making that ha sound. So a few more times, in, out. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to continue on now with the yoga sequence. So as we breathe in, we're going to bring our arms up over our head. As we breathe out, we're going to scoop them down and around and come down to the floor. Stretching out your hamstrings here, because they're probably not warmed up, and your lower back. Trying to get the crown of your head angled towards the ground, so using it as a weight to pull yourself down. Now we're going to just wrap our arms around our legs and give ourselves a hug, a nice tight hug. Breathing in. Making sure to touch our chest towards our thighs, so we're going to squeeze as tight as we can. Let our head drop down, hang heavy. Breathing in, we're going to creep our hands forward and come into downward dog. Breathing out, we're going to come into a plank. Breathing in, we're going to come into upward dog. Breathing out, come back into downward dog. Just holding it here, breathing in and out through your nose. Now we're going to come down on our knees and we're going to stretch our hands forward and come into a child's pose, putting our forehead on the ground. Making sure our bottom is on our heels and trying to get our chest as close as we can to the ground. Coming back up to downward dog. Step or jump forward towards your hands, coming up to the top, breathing in. Breathing out, hands down by your side. Palms facing out into mountain pose. Just calming your heart down here, getting ready for the next salutation. Breathing in, bringing your hands up over your head. Breathing out, scooping them down and around, coming down to the floor. Stepping back into downward dog. Breathing in, upward dog. Breathing out, downward dog. Breathing in, we're going to step between our hands into a warrior. Breathing out, we're going to come back into a twisted warrior. Coming down to the ground, stepping back into downward dog. As we breathe in, we're going to step or jump forward, coming up to the top. Breathing in, breathing out, hands down by our side. Breathing in, hands up over your head. Breathing out, coming down and around. Stepping back into downward dog. Upward dog. Back into downward dog. Right foot forward into right side warrior. Twisted warrior, breathing in. Breathing out, coming down to the ground. Stepping back into downward dog. Step or jump forward. Coming up to the top, breathing in. Breathing out, hands down by your side. Breathing in, hands up over your head. Breathing out, coming down and around. Hands down onto the floor. Stepping back into plank. Upward dog. Breathing in, coming back into downward dog. Holding it here. Now we're going to step our left foot forward between our hands. So we're going to come up into a balancing pose. So aeroplane. Find that focal point that will help you stay balanced. Breathing in and out through your nose. Now we're going to come to standing without putting your right foot on the floor. We're going to bring that up into tree pose. If you need to hold your foot here so it doesn't slide down, do so. Otherwise, bring both hands to heart center, breathing in and out. Keeping your eyes fixed on that focal point. Now we're going to release that foot and we're going to come back into aeroplane. Bring our hands and foot back down to the ground. Back into downward dog. Upward dog. Downward dog. Step or jump forward. Breathing in. Breathing out. Hands down by your side. Breathing in, hands up over your head. Breathing out, hands down by your side, hands down to the ground. Now we're going to step both feet back into downward dog, upward dog. Coming back into downward dog. Breathing in, breathing out. We're going to bring our right foot forward into our right side balancing pose. So we're going to come up into aeroplane. Breathing in. Finding that focal point that will keep you balanced. Breathing out, coming into the tree pose. Breathing in, breathing out. Bringing that back down and around without touching the floor. Coming down to the ground. Stepping back into downward dog. Step or jump forward, coming up to the top. Breathing in, breathing out. Now we're going to come down to the ground and we're going to do the floor series. So lying down on your backs. Letting your feet flop open, palms facing up. In Savasana. Keeping your eyes open. Just finding a place to fix your gaze on the roof. Breathing in, we're going to bring that right leg forward and interlock our fingers over the knee, pulling that knee down towards our shoulder. Breathing in. As we breathe in, we can readjust, pull it out. As we breathe out, just pull it a little bit further into the shoulder. Let that one go. Coming back down into Savasana. Now picking up the other knee, other leg, interlocking your fingers underneath the knee, pulling. Breathing in, readjusting, breathing out, pulling that little bit further. Now releasing both legs back down. Now picking up both legs, wrapping your arms and grabbing your elbows. Bringing your head back down to the mat and trying to get your whole spine on the mat. So pulling down. And breathing. trying to look down. So you will get a double chin, but that's okay. Just look down through that triangle being made by your arms and your knees. The triangle you can see in between here. Now releasing back down. Now we're going to do a sit-up. So arms up over your head, feet flex back towards your face, legs engaged, pulled together, glutes engaged, stomach muscles pulled in, breathing in, coming up. 2 sharp, short breaths as we come up. This will give you energy for the next poses. So we're going to come down now and do a cobra pose. So this is a mini downward dog, upward dog. So if you could line up your hands and your shoulders, chin on the ground, glutes engaged, feet together, breathing in, coming up, breathing out, coming back down. And looking to one side of your mat. We're going to push up now and come into a sitting pose. So we're going to bring one leg into one heel, left heel into the right leg, and we're going to bring our arms up over our head, breathing in. As we breathe out, we're going to come down around our foot. And we're going to put our forehead on our knee. So if we need to bend our knee to get that happening, do so. Otherwise, you can straighten your leg and pull. And then you want to lean in towards the ground in front of you here. Coming back up, breathing in, and doing the same thing on the other side. So arms up over your head, breathing in, breathing out, coming down. Breathing in, coming back up, breathing out, coming down. And lying back down onto your backs.